Hey guys, I wanted to do a live today because I wanted to talk to you all about conference that I had last weekend, where I learned from so many of our amazing leaders and so many incredible people that I met there, about knowledge, their successes, their struggles, and really just their inspiration. And I really thought it could be something for you all to take something from. So I'd love for you to tell me where you are watching from. Give me a thumbs up if this is actually benefiting you, and if you enjoy it, and if there's anything else that you'd actually like to learn maybe in the future, I'd love to hear from you as well. So I'd love to see you all on the line. I'm going to try and be doing some lives sort of every Thursday morning. And I'd love for you to give me some feedback and let me know how this is going for you all. So I learned about leadership in the fact that, this is really not about the people that you're leading, but it's really about you. And you need to go inside yourself and realize what is amazing about yourself, and what you also need to do to grow. So you need to figure out who you are. First off, that's the biggest thing. Who are you? And what are you bringing to this wonderful world? And what do you have? What are you amazing at? Because everyone's precious. Everyone has something amazing to give. And everyone's different. So go inside. If you don't know what that is, then go inside and think about what that actually is for you. And if you can't figure that out, then you need to do a little bit of work on yourself. Because essentially everyone has got two parts. Everyone's got a good thing about themselves, and everyone's got maybe a not so good thing, maybe a bad thing about themselves. And just like the world where we have the light and we have the dark in ourselves, we also have light and we also have the dark. And it's super important to actually realize that we are not all light all the time, and we do have bits and things about ourselves that do need a little bit of effort in the right direction, or we need to do a little bit of work for that, or to realize actually maybe that isn't such a bad thing, that we have that too. So we need to understand that and learn that these thoughts of ours that are maybe slightly more negative about ourselves, that actually are dominating our thoughts. So we might have good things and bad things, but actually the bad things are potentially dominating what we're actually thinking. So we need to realize what those thoughts are, so that we can change the way that we react to them. So whether we get angry or whether we get upset about things that we might be thinking, then we can actually change those thoughts and the way that we react to those thoughts and that negativity. Because your emotional state is exactly where you are going to lead yourself. So your emotions are going to determine your reality in the end. And so you really need to and want to work on that reality for yourself. So your emotions, your body and your thoughts all need to be in alignment, so that you can actually reach the dreams, the desires of where you actually want to be in the future. Because emotionally, if you're not ready, for those emotions, if you're not ready emotionally, then, but your body and your thoughts are, then you're never going to get there, because the universe knows that you're emotionally not ready to attract or accept those opportunities or accept those dreams to actually come true in your life. So what is it that you don't like about yourself? Have a think. For me, this will be funny if you know me well, that I'm fairly, I guess you could call it abrupt. I speak my mind, and a lot of people think that sometimes I speak my mind too much. And that may be true, but in this exercise where we had to think about, if we have something that's potentially not as good as about ourselves, or we don't potentially like it as much as about ourselves, how is it affecting the people around us in a good way? Because essentially the things that you may think are bad will actually be able to help someone around you in a good way. So for me, it was if one of my friends asked me honestly about something, whether it was about a dress they were wearing, or about something that they were doing, or whether they were heading in the right direction, or if they were with the right person, then I may abruptly say the honest truth, because I'm an honest person and I don't like lying to people, even if I think it's going to make them feel better. So I may be abrupt, but anyone who knows, or anyone who wants honesty, then they know that they can come to me and they can get it. So I'll give it to them. And I believe that that is helping them. And I really think it does help them realize, what's important, and where I'm coming from a place of love. I don't say it out of hate. I say it because I love them and I want the best thing for them. So you are worthy of what's coming. You're able to do anything that you want under the sun. But if you don't believe that it's going to happen, and you don't believe that you're worthy of what's coming, or you're not worthy of your dreams, or you're not worthy of your new house or whatever, then it's not going to happen for you. So you need to dig deep and do some work on that yourself. Okay, so another thing they went into was excuses. So this is quite funny. This is a good little video that we watched. And it was about making excuses. So we all make excuses. We all know that we make excuses. So whether it's, I'm too tired, I don't want to go to the gym, I don't have enough time to do a workout, or I don't have enough time to make a good dinner for myself. I'm going to go to McDonald's because I don't have the time to make my dinner, or I'm too tired to make my dinner. I mean, there's loads of excuses that you can make yourself. They're just two of the ones that I hear quite a lot. But all your excuses are just lies. So every time you make an excuse, it's a lie. I'm too tired. You're not. You're lying. You just need to figure out a way to energize yourself. I don't have time. It's a lie. Actually, you just need to learn to prioritize and make time. It's your priorities that are the problem. So stop your lies with the truth. Actually turn around. As soon as you give yourself an excuse, turn around and tell yourself the truth, the real truth, what actually matters. Because the truth is going to stand up much stronger than the lies are going to stand up, and they'll be far more valid to you and will help you in the future to get where you actually want to go. So you might look at people and think, wow, look at those people, they're so successful, like they're amazing, I can't believe, they're earning all this money, or they've got this big house, or that flash car, or they've got an amazing family and they get to spend all their time with them and life looks amazing for them. You don't see what goes on behind the scenes, and you don't actually know how much effort and hard work and how long that slog may have been to get there. So don't assume things, and realize that people don't get to where they are from a lack of hard work or excuses. They give themselves the truth, and they know where they want to go, and they're going to make it happen, and they work emotionally, and they grow themselves, and they put so much effort into that to actually get them there. So stop making excuses. If you're on a track, if you own your own business, if you're an entrepreneur, if you want to own your own business, then stop letting negativity affect you. Stop worrying about what people think, because it doesn't matter what they think. It only matters what you think. Be confident in where you're going. Be confident in what you want. Be confident in where you see yourself. Be confident in what you're doing, because you're choosing where you want to be for a reason. And never give up. The road might be long, but it doesn't mean that it's that you're going to give up. So just keep going, and tell yourself, how awesome it is. Hey Jojo, so good to see you. Scottish Jimmy, so I haven't seen you in a while. Hey Deanne and Eva. Hey, thanks guys for jumping on. I would love for you to give me a like if this is helping you guys, say hi, give me love, and share it as well with your friends if you think this could help any of your friends, because it's really helped me sort of channel my thoughts and see where I'm going. So I'll carry on. Learn to respect yourself. Learn that you have to grow yourself to get places. Be the person who goes first and lead with the vision that you have. So stop blaming people for your outcome. Stop shaming people, and stop trying to justify where you are or why you're there, because it's not about anyone else. It's just about you. So make sure that you get okay with that. You get okay with the reason why you're here is because of you and not because of anyone else. Take ownership. Take full ownership of your journey. Whether that's a fitness journey, whether that's a health journey, whether that's a business journey, take ownership of where you are. Invest time in it. Invest time in where you're going. Invest time in learning new skills, because we need to learn. We need to read books. It's important for us as entrepreneurs or as business people, or just as people who want to be the best version, is to learn and grow. So take time to do that and prioritize it in your daily activities as well. Never underestimate what's possible in the long run. There is so many things. There is so much wealth. There's so much love. There's so much of everything in this world, and you can have it all. There's enough for thousands upon thousands upon thousands, the whole world, to have enough. So stop underestimating where the short term is going to take you and start thinking about what's possible in the long run. So you're the light. You are the one that's special. You're the one who brings what you bring. You're precious and you're the light. So shine your light. Just shine it. Because those of the people who love you will love seeing the light. And the ones that don't, then they don't need to see the light. And it doesn't matter. So stop hiding and start being your actual self, your true self. You're a pioneer, and live outside the comfort zone. Like, I'm not doing this. Like, I'm nervous doing this, and I'm out my comfort zone, but I'm doing this because I think it's going to help people see like a new side, maybe of me, but what you could actually do for yourself as well. So you need to train your mind for success. If you want to be successful, you need to train your mind every day. Whether it's your gratitude practice, whether it's your I am statements, whether it's your meditation in the morning, you need to train your brain. Your brain just doesn't, like, our brains naturally look for the negativity. Like, if you hadn't have known from around the people that you maybe live or work with, how negative a lot of people are, our brains look for the negativity. They actually attract negativity. So we actually have to work super hard to make sure that they're not negative. So we train it every day. I heard from this amazing woman who I actually posted up the other day, called Angela Gebbert, who's, and I think she's a nutritionist or a naturopath, or maybe even both. And she was so funny to watch. She was so good. And she was saying how, like, we all live in sort of uncertain moments. And uncertainty is key. Like, we're all put on this world and nothing's ever certain. We just don't really know. It's not even possible. So she said, embrace the uncertainty. Embrace where that's taking you, because, whether you've got your own business, or maybe you want to start one, or maybe you're just living your life, anything's possible. And uncertainty brings that. It means that it's super possible. Hey, Gary, good to see you. Thanks for joining. I'd love for you to share this if this resonates with you, or if you're enjoying it. Just give me a like. That would be awesome. So, as I'm sure you're aware, people who have their own business, or people just in general life, maybe, who are doing things that other people may not agree with, they receive a lot of rejection. Sometimes from family, sometimes from friends, a lot of the time from people they don't even know, abuse online or whatever it may be. And you need to know that if you're on the right track, you're going to receive rejection. If you're not receiving rejection, then you're not on the right track, and you need to be working harder to actually receive that rejection, because that's where the growth comes. That's where you realize you're on the right track. Because if you love what you do and you have found a purpose in what you're doing, then it doesn't matter what anyone says, because your vision's up here. You know where you're going. You see what's going to happen. You see what's coming. And you have that purpose inside. You're loving what you're doing. You're loving what you're providing for people. You're helping people on a journey. Or you're helping them with a product or whatever it is that you have, that you're providing for them. And you're going to handle the discomfort of people who don't believe, because they don't believe. And therefore it doesn't matter, because you see everyone else that does believe, and you know that you're on the right track, and your vision is so high up there, and you can see your future because you're ready for it. So just remember, the universe is out there. The universe is watching you, and the universe will appear when you're ready for it. So whatever it is that you are aiming for, then you need to figure out whether you're actually ready for it. Because if you're not ready for it, then the universe isn't going to give it to you. So you need to figure out, if you're not ready, how are you going to get there? What do you need to work on? Whether it's your mind, whether it's your body, whether it's your emotions, what do you need to work on? What do you need to learn maybe to get there about yourself or the people around you? Because once you know you're ready inside, you know you can declare your worth, you know your self-worth, you know how important you are, and you know what you can bring, then the universe is going to know that you're ready. And the universe is going to bring you things that you want. And things are going to turn up, and you're going to be like, whoa, how come, like, where did this come from? Like, how did this turn up on my doorstep? And you're going to see the world on a whole new level. But you need to be there before, so that the universe knows you're ready, and then the universe and the world is going to catch up with you. So your inspiration is your motivation. So stop thinking that you need to be motivated, because you don't. You just need to be inspired. So be inspired to be on the journey of where you are. Be inspired to help others maybe learn about your journey and see if it can help them as well. Your inspiration really is going to help the other people around you, and they're going to love you for it. And the people who don't love you for it, it doesn't matter, because you're never going to be able to help them. And really, they won't even notice. And all they're doing is thinking about them. As long as you start thinking about them and not worrying about yourself, then you are going to be all over it. Anyway, so I hope you liked this live. That's the end from me. I'd love for you to share it with your friends, or give me a like or a love if you enjoyed it. And tell me where you're tuning in from, because I'm pretty sure you guys are all around different worlds. And great to see you on the line. So thank you so much for joining. I'll see you next week.